Well, I was born into a upper middle class Jewish family in Frankfurt. My father was a businessman. He died at a rather young age when I was only 9.5 years old. From then on, my younger brother, Werner, and my mother emigrated to the United States in 1939 in June, just a few weeks before the war broke out. Things started to get really bad in Germany for Jews after the Nazis came to power in 1933. I don't think anyone had the slightest notion how this would end up. Living under Nazi government in Germany from 1933, when Hitler came to power, until 1939 when we left, I have a lot of vivid memories. Part of this time, until 1937, I went to school, public school as a matter of fact, and then it was no longer possible for Jewish students to be in the public schools. The handwriting was on the wall. They would sooner or later have to get out. I had an uncle who was a brother of my mother's, had left Germany also, emigrated. He was able to put up the required affidavit just to provide assurances, you're familiar with these, that the person emigrating to the United States was not going to be a public burden. And so my uncle had to put up $5,000. I was employed as a bookkeeper and accountant in an automobile upholstery fabric business. And I went to college at night, earning first a bachelor's, then a master's, and then a PhD, all at George Washington University in Washington, D.C. People were still able to get out even after the wars had started in 1939. It was possible. People came out through Spain and Portugal. So it was still possible. Really bad times had just about started then. It became clear to everyone that one had to get out as quickly as possible. Nobody could anticipate that even as oppressive as the situation had become by 1939, just before the war broke out, people were still able to emigrate.
So you came to Nashville to teach?
Yeah, I had a professorship at the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill, and was there for 7 years, and then I was offered a professorship at Vanderbilt University in Nashville.
Did you ever talk to your students about your experience? Or did you ever relate it to your in courses?
Well, it would come up. It wasn't a central feature of my teaching, but of course, you talk to people, and so memories from the past come up.